This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Friday in today's morning sprint. Allison Martinez is preparing us for our weekend as the cold weather settles in. And so is Sydney Charles. She's live with a preview of the Mount Spokane Ski Patrol Ski Swap. But first, the manhunt continues this morning in Maine for the man accused of 2 mass shootings. Law enforcement searching the woods and waterways for 40-year-old Robert Card, the man accused of killing 18 people and wounding 13 more at a bowling alley and a bar in Lewiston, Maine. The Maine State Police are holding a press conference with the latest information on this case starting at 7 a.m. this morning. And of course, you can hear the very latest on that search coming up next on Good Morning America. Now, some of the names and faces of the victims are also starting to be shared. One of them, a 76-year-old youth bowling coach, grandfather, and loving husband who tried to protect children in his care. Trisha Aslan, a regular at the bowling alley, was also killed. And Joseph Walker, who was a manager at the bar and grill, he was shot while trying to stop the suspect at the second shooting scene. Well, new this morning, there's another Democratic challenger to President Biden, Representative Dean Phillips of Minnesota. The 3-term Congressman argues the president is a weak candidate due to his age and approval rating compared to Republican frontrunner Donald Trump. Now, Phillips formally announced his campaign this morning, even as Democrats are seeking to unify around Biden. An attorney for an off-duty Alaska Airlines pilot who's accused of trying to shut down a plane's engine mid-flight says he was not under the influence, suicidal, or trying to hurt others at the time of the incident. 44-year-old Cheney native Joseph Emerson previously told officers he took, quote, magic mushrooms 48 hours before the flight. And yesterday, he made his first appearance in federal court in Oregon on the charge of interfering with the flight crew. He also faces 84 counts of attempted murder. Emerson waived his right to a preliminary hearing in this federal case. An arraignment is scheduled for November 22nd. The U.S. military launching airstrikes in Syria overnight. F-16 fighters targeting 2 locations linked to Iranian-backed militant groups in response to at least 19 attacks on American troops in the region in recent days. The Pentagon insists the airstrikes are aimed at protecting U.S. troops and are not linked to the war between Israel and Hamas. The Israelis are under pressure from the U.S. and they have stopped short of launching a full ground invasion into Gaza.
We are taking a look at today's weather. As you can see here at 8 a.m., it's going to be 22 degrees. It is going to be so cold this morning as you send the kids off to school. Make sure they're suited up, maybe have some hot cocoa in hand. And as we go throughout the rest of our day, you can see we're going to be in the 30s pretty consistently. We'll warm up to 39 degrees by 2 p.m. and 39 degrees at 4 p.m. as well. And then it is going to cool right down. We have a low of 19 today.
The 59th annual Mount Spokane Ski Patrol Ski Swap is happening this weekend. Now, this is the PNW's largest winter gear event, and it's also the largest in the nation. So take a look at your screen. Here's some details I want to share with you guys. This year's ski swap will be at the Spokane County Fairgrounds and Expo Center this Saturday and Sunday. You'll be able to find thousands of new, used skis, snowboards, clothing, and more. If you missed it, we have all the details on our front page, KXLY.com.
In just 13 days until the election, Mayor Nadine Woodward is now on family leave. According to the city of Spokane, Mayor Woodward's mother is terminally ill. According to the city, the diagnosis was very sudden. Interim city administrator Garrett Jones has been delegated as interim city manager for now. The mayor's office released a statement that reads, "Please keep Mayor Woodward and her family in your thoughts and prayers as they focus on family." An accused drug dealer is now off the streets, and that includes a large number of drugs thanks to law enforcement in Spokane Valley. Take a look at your screen and you can see everything that deputies and detectives say they recovered while arresting Ryan Lund on Tuesday. They say they found all of these drugs within 1,000 feet of a school zone. We're talking meth, fentanyl, pills, heroin, Xanax, hallucinogenics, mushrooms, and a lot more. Deputies say they also seized nearly $4 grand in drug money. Spokanimal is closed for the next few days. Administrators say the closure is because of an outbreak of kennel cough, and veterinarians want to make sure the animals don't end up with pneumonia. Cats are still available for adoption. Spokanimal hopes to reopen in just a few days. Taylor Swift is now a billionaire. That's according to Bloomberg analysis. Her net worth is now $1.1 billion, thanks to that record-breaking tour she saw this summer, and her new album drops today.